Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Whiteboy7 Straight here bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops Domination Ground War on the map launch. And this is going to be one of my better, if not my best gameplay to date. It's pretty action packed and a pretty solid overall gameplay. My main priority is the objective. If I recall correctly, I believe I get 6 captures and 10 defends, and along the way of doing so, I get a score of 75 and 11, and I'm not resorting to those high kill streaks as other commentators would to manage such a high score. I'm using the spy plane, Napalm Strike, and the Mortar Team, which I think is a great kill streak loadout. It works well with each other, and it works well when you're playing the objective, so I highly recommend that. But you're going to notice I'm using the AK-47 with a pro pipe. And I want to call it a pro pipe because it's not a noob tube. They used a World at War engine to create this game, and it's more similar to the World at War grenade launcher than anything. It's nowhere near as deadly, and there's actually a feasible counter for it in the Flak Jacket, which I'm not using in this gameplay. I would have survived that explosion if I was, but I'm using Hardline Pro because I'm feeling a little bit more offensive, and I'm feeling a lot more confident on the sticks, and I like to use hardline in that situation. And I know there's got to be some people with their panties in a bunch because they remember the horribleness of one-man army noob tubes with danger close, but it's not the same, and I'm not using it as a primary weapon. That kill that I got right there, maybe, but I almost fell off that pole right there. That would have been horrible. But I did play the objective right there, and I did use the pro pipe in defense of the B flag, which I think is 110% acceptable. I do not get mad whatsoever when I die from a grenade launcher in this game. And to be honest, I'm using Last Stand as well, but I don't think that's newbie. I don't consider anything really newbie in this game. If you want to, let me know in the comment below. But that guy right there, he had no chance of living. And this guy that I put on Last Stand, yeah, it gets frustrating when someone else gets your kill, but it's, to be honest, it's not really your kill unless you put him down. Unless you get plus 50, it's not your kill. So I can't think of one newbie overpowered thing in this game. And maybe from recent memory, some people might hate me for using Last Stand and the grenade launcher in the RPG, but I think it's perfectly fine, to be honest. There's no overpowered gun, there's no overpowered perk loadout. Maybe the kill streaks are kind of deadly, but I don't think, of too much. So yeah, I had no chance right there in Last Stand because you're not invincible as you're going down. So yeah, if you hate me for using some newbie things in a past game, hey, that's okay. And I get a nice little triple pro pipe, and I don't like that. I would rather get 2 of them and save the objective than that triple right there. But I tried, and you see me die and respawn and take out my pro pipe to defend the objective a few times. But you only get 2 grenade launchers, and they're not too effective, and there's a counter for it. So that's that. There's no really overpowered thing in the game. If you disagree, let me know in the comment below. All out there, I do have a confession to make. My win-loss ratio in Black Ops is a whopping 0.12, and I'm not ashamed to say that whatsoever. I have 196 wins and 1,000, excuse me, I can't even believe it myself, 1,581 losses. And let me explain. I don't care about stats whatsoever in this game. It doesn't matter to me, and that guy had no chance in Last Stand, just to prove my point that Last Stand is not overpowered. But I do back out of games for the silliest reasons, and I just got my medal of 200 completed matches. And before I get into it, I think this is the Napalm Strike that just rapes. What is that, 7 or so Napalm Strike? Can you give me a thumbs up? Maybe your favorite? That was a pretty sick Napalm Strike, if I do say so myself, and I get 2 more kills. How many kills did I get with that? I couldn't see. There's too many numbers. I thought that was pretty sweet. And then I used the Napalm Strike to defend the A flag as well. So it's a win-win situation. And right there with the pro pipe, it took 2 of them to get the kill. And I liked using it when they're behind something and you can't shoot them. It works pretty well. So I recommend using the pro pipe. There's no problem with me. I don't think anything's wrong with it. And speaking of that, you know, I see a lot of commentators hissy fitting like, oh, my vagina hurts. Don't care what other people do. Just do yourself. And right there, I try to avoid the Napalm Strike, but death was inevitable right there. So just be happy. Do whatever you want to do and have fun doing it. Anyways, my win-loss ratio is 0.12, and I back out of so many games. And the reason being that I have such a low win-loss ratio. Let me just point that out. Another defense of the objective. You know, just doing my part to win it for the team. And the thing is, I just got my 200th completed game challenge done, and I looked at how many wins I had, and I had 175 as I got 200 wins. So you can take it for what it is. I don't play with teams whatsoever. I think I played in a party twice, maybe, at the most. So I have no incentive of staying when I die, and this is just great spawns by the other team. At least I got that guy. Well, I guess Last Stand helped me a little bit to kill the other Last Stand guy, because I got my Napalm Strike, and I use it to, once again, defend the objective like a team player that I am. Anyways, I don't stay in games that lag, and when I die, because I feel that I shot the guy before he saw me, or that I put more bullets in him, I don't consider that my fault, and I leave, because the PlayStation connection isn't the greatest, and I don't agree with a lot of my deaths, and when I feel that it's not my fault when I die, I leave, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And if you want to check my recent games, go ahead. I believe ranked 40th or so in free-for-all and the prestige leaderboards. My kills per minute or score per minute, whatever they base it on, is around 202, and that's top 50. So if you want to go check my recent games from there, you can go to my file share, you can go to my recent games, you can look up all my stats. Feel free to. And if someone wants to make a channel saying White Boy 7th Street Rage Quits, go ahead, because most of my matches are 30 seconds or less, and you can use the upload system in Black Ops to upload, you know, my Rage Quit matches in full, pretty much, because 99% of them are within the first 30 seconds or so. Because I noticed that I die the first time, and if I think it's malarkey, I leave. If I think it's legitly he outplayed me, I will stay. Some of the times are because my teammates kind of suck, and I expect them to have my back in some situations, and I get mad. But for the most part, I don't leave. Get out my way, please. I hate that. Why can't people be like see-through and you can go through to people? I hate when people block the doors. I don't know why they can't do something about that. But anyways, for the most part, it's within the first 30 seconds. I don't go the whole match and say, oh, we lost. I'll take the loss. If it's a good match throughout and I tried my best, maybe it's my teammates were sucking it up. And right here, I remember this from yesterday. I got this gameplay yesterday as I'm commentating. I thought someone was in that little building, and I misjudged that, so that's my fault, my mistake. And right, like, if I would have died like that within the first 30 seconds, I'm like, that's my fault. 110% my fault. It's not the connection or anything. I just got outplayed right there, or I just underthought the situation. So yeah, go ahead, look at my recent games, and if there's a full game, I'm mostly playing the objective. Maybe I'm going for a 99 in one game some of the times, but for the most part, I'm rocking the lower kill streaks. I'm using this kill streak a lot. I'm falling in love with this kill streak. I'm loving every minute of it. It's a great great killstreak loadout. And yeah, so if you want to check my recent games, so I'm just gonna look up some of my stats. I got 11,000 kills, 4,000 deaths with a 2.78 KDR, 906 assists, 21% accuracy, 661 headshots. My best kill streak is 36, which is pretty good. And I got 755 kills with the chopper gunner. My kill streaks used, I got 667 with the spy plane. The second one is 387 with the care package. Napalm Strike is in third with 129, and Mortar Team is fourth with 115, and Blackbird with 100 of them. And my most deaths by air support is, no surprise, the precious RC cars with 92 of them. Attack helicopter, I got 30 deaths with that, and the chopper gunner killed me 20 times. So if you want to check up any of my stats in my recent games, feel free to. I gave you the tutorial on how. If you enjoyed this action-packed thrill ride of a gameplay, please leave a thumbs up. I love it when you like it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for the latest and greatest Call of Duty videos added daily in high definition.